talk about how to find properties fast. So fast meaning that if you have to put a deal under contract this week, okay, if you need to close a deal in the next 3 weeks, what you need to do. So one of the things that I suggest is let's work now. My challenge to you is to get a deal under contract by the end of the week. Is that fair? And then we're going to talk about tomorrow on negotiating, what to say to the seller, how to write the contracts, and so forth. But I'm going to give you 3 ways to find properties fast. And there's so many other ways out there, but today we're going to concentrate on the ones that you can go out there today, this afternoon, and get some properties under contract. The first one is driving for dollars. Okay, now like I said, there's so many other ways there. Some of them are better as far as use of your time, is better in building a long-term business. But as far as getting a contract under contract right now, if somebody told you you had to close the deal by the end of the year, or you have to make $10,000 by Christmas, what would you do? One of them is driving for dollars. And when you drive for dollars means that you literally get in your car, go around the neighborhood that you are going to target getting properties, and look for properties that are either they need work, or they are like they're vacant, or they're for rent. So you're looking for certain tail signs. There is a list of tail signs that I look for when I'm out there driving around. And what do you do when you look at the properties? Well, you either knock on the door. That's obviously the most immediate way, is knocking on doors. The other one is leave something on the door. If nobody's home, leave something on the door. This obviously works if the property is occupied. If the property is vacant, the best thing you can do is just write down the address and then go home and find who the owner is and call him. Now, there are some apps out there that actually can get you the phone number and the owner information right on the spot. So if you want to do that, if you want to take the time to run across a house that looks really like a good prospect and you want to get going right away, you can call him right there and then. As I said, you can get through the app the information of who the owner is and then call him on the spot. Okay, so driving for dollars is the first one. The second one is go online. Online is Facebook, Craigslist, different for sale by owner sites. One of my strategies is what I call the MLS strategy, where I use the MLS for property for aging listings that have been on the market for a while. So I have actually a course that I call it my MLS strategy. And actually, this is the time I'm going to ask you to have a challenge here. Okay, all this week, I'm going to be posting a Facebook Live video every day. So what I'm asking you, if you share this Facebook Live, I'm going to choose one of you this week, and you will get one of my courses that I sell for $197 on my site for free. And you have a choice. It's either the MLS strategy, the lease option is subject to, or the third one is buying and getting buyers and private lenders and real estate auctions. So you have a choice of one of these courses for free if you share this Facebook Live this week. So please do that. But my MLS strategy is very powerful because this is something I've used for over 20 years now, as far as going out there and looking at the MLS, looking for properties that are still active, but have been on the market for a long time, and reaching out to these owners. If you're not licensed, you can reach to the owners directly, or you can go through the listing agents and make a deal right there and then. The third one I'm going to talk about today is getting a list from the city of code enforcement violations or evictions. This is people that are going to court in the next couple of weeks. So they're kind of running against time here, and they're going to be motivated in talking to you. Maybe they don't want to get the work done on the property. Maybe they're finally evicting these tenants and then don't want to get any more tenants in the property. They're tired of the landlord business. But code enforcements and evictions are really powerful, and you can get these from the cities. And if you're vacant, these properties are even better because they're going to be even more motivated. Now, how do you reach out to these people? We talk about 3 different ways. Well, the quickest way is via a call or text. Okay, direct marketing, this goes into more of a long-term strategy, which is very valuable, but that's a total different topic. But if you want to get the deal done this week, you call and text. And the other thing I want to say to you is you have to be really persistent, consistent. And the other thing that you need to do is get your contracts out there. Don't worry too much about, am I going to get the right contract? Even if you lowball in the beginning, it'll get the conversation going. Even the seller is going to say no, or is going to counter, it's going to get the conversation going. So get in the habit of really cranking out these contracts. Okay, you should write at least 1 contract a day, or you should write 5 contracts a week, wherever you want to spread it. But get in the habit of getting contracts. The more you write contracts out there, the more you're going to get the seller, obviously, to the possibility of somebody accepting the contract. Another thing I want to add is, as far as your online searches, like for sale by owner sites, these are people that already want to sell, right? So if you approach somebody that has a property listed in the MLS for a while, or on for sale by owner, or even Craigslist, these are people that already want to sell. So if you're the type of person who maybe you're not comfortable in speaking or cold calling people, you have never done it before, that's your low-hanging fruit, getting used to talk to people with so that you're going to be comfortable more in approaching people that you're going to cold call in the future. And at the same time, you still make some money. Even if you made $2,500, right? Let's say you come across a for sale by owner and he's trying to sell a property at $100,000, you talk him down to $90,000, and then you assign the contract for $2,500 to somebody. It's still good money. If you do 2 or 3 of those contracts a month, you can get $10,000 a month right there, dealing with people that are just out there to sell anyway. The key factor here is, if you're wholesaling, is to have a strong buyer list in place. Okay, find your buyers. Take the time to really find a cash buyer, weed out the wannabe buyers or the other wholesalers from the real buyers. Your money is in the list. Your money is in your buyer list when it comes to real estate, especially wholesaling. Okay, so now I want to share a couple of things with you. First of all, like I said, share this video throughout your contacts and Facebooks, and I will choose one of you this week, and you get one of my courses at your choice. You can get the MLS strategy course, you can get the real estate options or the lease options subject to course for free. So you get access to that. And the other thing is, if you go to my website at lauraalameri.com, you can download a very popular ebook that I have right there at the top of the page, which is the 7-step system on closing a deal in 3 weeks, which is the perfect timing, right? You can get the deal closed by the end of the year. 7-step system and closing a deal in 3 weeks. So just go to my website at lauraalameri.com, and it will be there at the top of the page to opt in and get the free ebook. So now, do we have any questions, Liz?
No, but there's also saying hi.
Well, hello, everybody. I was concentrating. The camera is actually off.